Okay, hello. Okay. I can hear myself repeating for someone's mic, by the way.
Not mine.
Okay, let me, put this all up here. Good. Hope everyone's having a good day today. I'm gonna do a nice fun stream here.
That was fast.
Hello guys, how are you today? Let me just post this to Twitter here. Okay, posted that. There we go. Okay, hi everyone. How you guys doing? We're gonna have a nice fun stream today. I'll answer any questions. Let me just get my phone just one moment here, everyone. Sorry about that. My phone's on the table in the other room, and I just gotta grab that really quick. One moment here, everyone. Okay, here we go. Okay. I hope everyone's having a great weekend, by the way. Great start to the weekend. It's Friday, and it's my favorite day of the week is always Friday.
Friday, Friday, gotta get done on Friday.
You know what I'll tell you about that song is the Rebecca Black Friday song. That song, I remember my history teacher in 11th grade would blast that like every Friday.
What do you think you're doing waving that thing around?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I hate that song. So stupid.
The thing is, when she made that song, she was kind of getting new into the music scene. She has actually improved a lot from that song. Okay. Oh, there was a. What? Why is he? Why is this guy shooting at me? What? What? No. Go. Why? Okay. I don't know. I don't know why he was doing that. Okay. Murder? No. No. That was self-defense. Okay. Thank you, Tim,
Why did that guy
for
shoot
the.
at you?
I don't know. I guess I was aiming my gun, but I wasn't directly at him. Thank you, Tim, for the super chat. Hi, Pro, longtime fan. I appreciate all the lore videos and hard work you put. You care a lot about these games, and it's a joy to watch. You have a great weekend. Thank you, Tim. And I have a lore video coming out very soon. This weekend. This weekend, I got a lore video coming out in San Andreas. It's gonna be a really good one. Been working on it for some time, and my Troy video is gonna be done in a few days. Hey Professional, I've seen your collab with RPG Gameplay on the idea of a Saints Row 2 remaster. Enjoyed the video. Actual member for 9 months. Thank you, Mr. Waifu. Thanks, man. Yeah, I had a lot of fun making that video of RPG Gameplay, and you know, him and me we're both passionate about the Saints Row series, and we think the old games are the best ones, and I really hope that Volition does consider remastering Saints Row 2, because I really think it deserves a nice remaster. Okay.
Thank you kindly. This one will keep you company for a little while.
Oh, thank you, Lynx Gaming.
To each their due. Money's on the table.
Get another one.
Hey Pro, sorry for asking this, and please do not get annoyed or upset, but I didn't get a notification on my comment I made on your GTA San Andreas Part 3 Definitive Edition. Oh, I apologize. Thank you for the super chat. I apologize, Eric. I guess I just never got around to it. I'm really sorry. I was just really busy with a few things, and I just forgot about it. I'm really sorry, but I will reply to you here. Let me see your comment right now. It was
Oh,
GTA.
what the?
It was part 3
Oh,
on the. Let me just see here. GTA San Andreas Part 3 Definitive Edition.
Leave me the hell. Oh shit! Don't do this.
Did you? It was on. All we had to do was follow the train. That was on that one. Eric, I'm looking at the newest comments here. I don't see yours on here. I'll check on my PC. Maybe my phone's not displaying it.
All we had to do was follow the goddamn trains, CJ.
Yeah, that mission was just a nightmare
Annoying.
in
So annoying.
Pain in the neck.
Yep.
What happened to the wagon here?
Okay, we see here. When did you post this comment, by the way, Eric? Like, when was this comment posted? That'd be much easier for me to find it then. And thank you, Krusties. What's my favorite meme? I don't know. I'd really have to think about that. I don't typically follow a lot of memes. And thank you, Eddie Guy. Hi Pro, what is your opinion on GTA 5 on PS5 and Xbox Series X? I mean, it's nice that you get 60 frames, but, you know, I don't see why Rockstar couldn't have done this as like a, why they couldn't have done this as like a, you know, a free upgrade, for people. Also, is
Money.
I hear myself repeating through somebody's mic.
Sorry there.
Let me see, Eric. Did Eric comment again? But I apologize that I'm apologize, Eric, that I didn't get the chance to see. I'm really sorry about that. I feel bad. But just let me know when the comment was made, because I'm looking back right now and I don't see it. What was the exact, like, was this like made recent, or? And I'll reply to it then.
Hey, out of the way. Move it before I move you myself.
Okay, okay, James Erickson. I guess we'll go for him. Have been around for some time. Any developments of Red Dead Online? No. Nothing has changed. And right now, they have the stupidest event that I think I've ever seen on like Red Dead Online. Like I have to look at it one more time just to confirm how stupid it is. But anybody else that has seen it knows exactly like what I'm talking about.
What do you mean? I think it's the best we have in years.
Licensed bounty hunters who complete 5 legendary bounties this week will get tan-tied pants. Oh my god.
And
That's-
and free booze.
Did I see Spider-Man No Way Home yet? And will I do a Spider-Man gameplay playthrough? No, I haven't seen the new Spider-Man movies. Maybe I'll do a playthrough of the new Spider-Man games maybe one day. But it's just yeah.
Yeah, I wrote in the comment on live stream. I put Saints Row 4 is not a crime game, it's like a superhero game.
Did Eric respond? I'm just trying to see if he's still here. But that was just the that was just that 5 legendary bounties and you get tan-tied pants. That's that is what you get.
About Saints Row 4, it's not like a crime game at all.
Heartland Overflow. Okay, let's get over there here.
Alright.
Oh, you made the comment 4 months ago. Okay, Eric. Well, you didn't have to super chat me again. I was just looking for the comment, but you're just to see when you would say it. But I do appreciate it, Eric. Let me see now. I'll find it right now.
Sweet Jesus.
That's probably why, because I was searching all recent comments. 'Cause I thought this was a recent one. Let's see here. Okay, wait, oh, I found it now. The professional, also known as Patrick, I want to formally congratulate you on your big accomplishment on hitting 1 million subscribers. There's no words that I can say to express how proud I am of you and how far you've gotten, and I will always continue to support you in the content you make and create. You will sincerely have my subscription and support for decades because you know how to stay true to yourself and not pretend to be someone that you're not, and that's what makes you such an incredible person, an incredible YouTuber and content creator. Another thing that I have really noticed from you is how much sympathy you have for those that may be going through a bad or rough time in life. You always show that you care about your fans and supporters, and that's one of the things I admire about you the most. Well, thank you, Eric. I do appreciate that a lot. Thank you, man. And thank you also for liking my channel and following me and being subscribed to me. It does mean a lot. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to reply to your comment last week. I feel really bad. I was going to, but I just had a lot of things come up and I forgot about it. I'm sorry, man. I feel bad. But thank you for that comment, and thank you for the super chats. And thank you also, Eric, for you know, sticking by my channel even when I started doing new content. I do appreciate it. Will I ever play Bully, and if so, what system? I will play Bully probably in PS2 emulator one day. Why? How? And thank you, in Sopoli. Hey, Pro, have you seen Uncharted, or Vanguard stream? I haven't. The Uncharted movie hasn't even come out yet, but no, I haven't seen it. I haven't even really played the Uncharted games. I just played their multiplayer betas when they were out on PS3. I might do. Maybe I'll do a Vanguard. Maybe I'll do a Vanguard stream one day. Are you still here, Eric, by the way?
Not this one.
Okay. On part 1, I edited out the end of a mission. I did? Did I? I hope I didn't.
Well, it's still better we're gonna go on foot. You find them.
Which mission did I edit out the end of? I'm trying to see.
Is that there?
No, I think I got everything good here. Hey, Professional, do you think the next GTA installment should have a more mature and serious tone like Red Dead 2, or stay a satire and a parody of America like the previous GTA games, or somewhere in the middle like GTA 4? I think somewhere like GTA 4, it should be, because the GTA games have always had satire to them and a lot of parody, like the commercials. The commercials are probably making fun of like a lot of stuff in it. Yeah, I want the story to be like dark, though. I really do want that.
I'll take him. I did. Let's take the roads.
Thank you, Dislike, for that super chat. I do appreciate it, man. Is Eric still here? Let me get on over the prison wagon with you guys. Oh, you guys already got the bounty. I guess wait like a few minutes. We'll just we'll get a little bit more money for this here.
How about we go to roads? Take him.
I mean, you could always do that, yeah.
I don't matter for that.
Will I ever play Fallout 4? Maybe one day, but if I do a playthrough of a Fallout game, maybe I'd like to do Fallout 3. Fallout 3 is my favorite Fallout game, so I might do that. And people, you know, some people might say, how can you like Fallout 3 better than New Vegas? But I liked Fallout 3 better than New Vegas for two reasons, which Fallout New Vegas is my second favorite Fallout game. But the reason I liked Fallout 3 better than New Vegas was because I felt like Fallout 3 had a more depressing, like, dark atmosphere to it, where, you know, Fallout 3 was, like, very depressing and stuff, where Fallout New Vegas was more joyful. And also, I didn't like that in Fallout New Vegas you couldn't play after the ending. That's one thing I didn't like. I know it was a DLC that let you play after the ending in Fallout 3, but at least it had that. I just didn't like that you never got to see what, like, the results of your, like, endings were in Fallout New Vegas. You just had kind of the slideshow, and that was that. Thank you for sponsoring my channel, Caleb.
I was talking about it.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Would I play Mafia 3? Possibly one day, yeah. But I'd probably do a Mafia 2 playthrough again with a costume this time. Maybe wait till 8 minutes, if you still can, yeah. Why won't Lamar betray Franklin? Because Lamar's not like that. Lamar's kind of stupid at times, but he wouldn't
he's not.
Betray Franklin.
Oh, Stretch did. Lamar never betrayed Franklin, but Stretch did.
But who?
Stretch.
Stretch, yes.
Yeah, I don't like Stretch much.
Yeah, like Franklin has like really good instinct that he was able to kind of read out a Stretch right away. That Stretch was just trouble from the start. Do you think they'll go? Do you think they'll go back to updating Reddit Online after Expand and Enhance? It doesn't look like it. I mean, they looked at the QA beta. That wasn't even like active at all for Reddit Online. Thank you, DGT, for the super chat.
Besides, they didn't even announce on Red Dead Redemption Expanded and Enhanced.
Nope.
When GTA Expanded and Enhanced for PS4 last night, around that time period when PS4 came out.
Well, thank you for the super chat, Eric. I mean, you didn't have to super chat that, but I do appreciate it. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm sorry I didn't. I remember you asking me to read your comment last week, and I'm sorry that I didn't get around to it. I do apologize for that. I just had a bunch of things come up after the stream, and I just never got around to it. So I do really apologize for not reading your comment last week. But thank you for your support, Eric, and it does mean a lot to me that you still stood by my channel, even like when I started doing other content. Like there's a lot of people that were like really nasty to me, like when I started doing other games and doing playthroughs and stuff like that. And people were just unhappy that I was changing up my channel, and some people really were unhappy in the comments.
What's on the bandwagon?
What's the what?
Bandwagon.
Well, we don't really need the bounty wagon because we're just one person.
I know,
but it's your support, Eric, and other people's support like you. It was it boosted my morale and helped me to improve my channel and to expand. A year and a half ago, like my mental health wasn't the greatest. Like a year and a half ago, like I wasn't depressed or anything, not like that. But it was just like I was just like, even though like I was getting like a lot of views and a lot of subscribers, the reason that I wasn't happy was because like it was just that whenever I would upload like anything like GTA Online, like it would just skyrocket in views. But whenever I would upload anything else, like it would only get a fraction of views compared to that, and so it just made me feel like crap because I felt like a lot of people were watching me just for GT Online and they didn't care for any of the other content, and I felt like I was just basically trapped in this box where I could only do GT Online and nothing else, and so it just made me feel like crap. Like, it made me feel like I was useless, and like the only thing I could do was GT Online, and so I didn't want to be stuck doing one game. And eventually, you know, it got to the point where, you know, I said, you know what, I'm just gonna do whatever I feel like doing, regardless of, you know, how much views I get, and you know, that's how I took my channel a different direction.
Look at today. Today, that little fraction of views turned into a massive channel.
Yeah, it did. I did much better over time. I remember there was people that were like, you know, there was a lot of people that supported me, don't get me wrong, and like you know, had my back, but then there was like people that, like, you know, were just so nasty to me, and like I just didn't understand, like, why. I didn't understand what the big deal is, some people were being so rude to me. Like, it was just what, because I was, you know, decided to change my channel in a different direction. It was my channel after all. I was the one who created it and did it, so I had the right to do what I wanted to do with my channel. But you know, there's some people that didn't feel that way. Oh, thank you, DHC. $50 super chat from DHC. Thank you, man. I do appreciate it. Hello, Pro. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I want to ask you on any advice on making lore videos. I wanted to make lore videos about these 5 serial killers in a game I've been playing lately, and they are based on real-life serial killers. What game is this, DHC, if you mind me asking? But, if you're gonna do a lore video on, like, comparing a character to, like, history, because I've done that before, make sure that you know the history really well. Make sure you do a lot of research, because some of the topics that I knew really well, even, I had to research. Like, I made a lore video about the Salem witch trials, and I made a lore video about that in, like, Little Hope, the Dark Pictures Little Hope, and I was comparing, like, the Salem witch trials in real life to the characters in Little Hope, because a lot of the characters in Little Hope were based on the real-life people in the Salem witch trials. And so it was, I knew a lot about the Salem witch trials, I knew a lot of what happened, but I still had to research a lot of the stuff, just to make sure that I wasn't wrong on anything, and just double-check what I already knew. And so, I also found out some new things. So, I just do a lot of research. If you're trying to do a lore video on characters that are based on real people, do a lot of research on those characters specifically, and, like, or those people, and, like, make sure you know everything, the most important things about them, and then, like, make sure you also analyze the character in the game, like, and what makes you think that that character is based on the character that you're making the video on. Also is, what's kind of important is, what's very helpful for, like, lore videos. Anytime you're doing any kind of character analysis on a lore video, what's very helpful for making videos like that is make sure that you always try to think about what's going through the person's head. So when you're doing a character analysis video, just try to think what that person is thinking that you're doing the video on, like, what is their perspective. And a lot of times these guys are really bad guys, but just try to think, like, what they're thinking, what their state of mind is, like, what are they trying to do, like, what do they think about other characters. Like, sometimes it's not revealed directly, but if you, like, pay attention to them, how they act and stuff like that, you can kind of, like, make up what their state of mind is. That's how in my lore videos, why I talk about how I know what the characters are thinking and stuff like that and their perspectives, because I analyze these characters a lot. I know how they act, I look at their personalities, and I just judge on what I think they're thinking and you know, how they act.
But I'll tell you what, a serial killer is not a typical person. Not true to all cases.
Well, the thing is, thank you, Tin, for sponsoring the channel also. A serial killer can really be, you know, anybody. The thing about serial killers is serial killers, because of Hollywood, like, it's just, it's just not depicted accurately in, like, Hollywood. Like, when people think of serial killers in Hollywood, they think of just some crazy guy with a knife just going around murdering people. That's what people typically think when they think of serial killers, when they think of the movies and the detective shows and stuff like that. Well, because serial killer could do stuff like that, but there could be other serial killers that, you know, aren't insane. So people think that all serial killers are insane, but there's plenty of serial killers that aren't insane. Like, for instance, there was this woman that was a serial killer, and she killed I think like 100-something people. So it's like this is like
delivering the thing.
I'm trying to I gotta look her up again, but I don't know if it was 100 people, but she killed like a lot of people.
How much you killed?
Hang on. There was a. I'm trying to remember what her name was. Damn, I'm having a hard time trying to remember.
I'll
But
tell you about another one. There was a serial killer in the UK, like a lot of time ago. He killed like 400 people because he was a doctor, and they had what experts call an death angels.
Jesus.
Like they're thinking that by killing the people, they're preventing suffrage from them.
yeah, that's so.
So he killed like 400 old ladies.
Yeah, it's really messed up. It's just this is a long time ago. I'm assuming that this happened before modern technology. Yeah,
like,
that's why he got away with it, because it was for some time, because you didn't have modern technology yet. But you know, today.
Same as Jack the Ripper. If Jack the Ripper lived today, he would have been caught in a few weeks. Because his crime scenes were very messy. He was not a clean person. You can tell that by the way he left the bodies.
There was a serial killer that was a woman. She was an American, and she killed like dozens and dozens of like seniors. And so she was a scammer too. So she worked at like a nursery home, and she would kill like the old people so that the nursery home would get like an insurance payout or something like that. Like every single person that died, the nursing home would get some kind of insurance payout like right after they died. And so that's what she would keep doing that, just to make money. And so she killed so many patients, and she would poison them. She poisoned them slowly, and like eventually people caught on to her, and I think she was executed. So this is like before World War I. So this was like over 100 years ago.
That she gone.
Yeah.
But the type of killers that Hollywood likes to talk about, like people like Ed Gein. You know who Ed Gein is?
No.
Ed Gein was a serial killer in the 70s. He didn't kill a lot of people. He killed, I think, it was 15. No, he killed like 7 or 15. The killing itself, it was very, very brutal. One of them he did with the bodies. He ate the meat with the skin. He made it.
Okay, I don't
mother.
I don't want to cut you off. I'm sorry, but I don't want to hear all of that. It's just these people are just really sick, and it's just that's just.
If you know the movie Silence of the Lambs, part of it is based off Ed Gein, the serial killer.
Would I ever do a Cyberpunk 2077 playthrough? Maybe one day, Wolf, but I'm just not into futuristic games much. Oh, and thank you. Thank you, DHC. Yeah, Cyberpunk was messy, but I think a lot of Cyberpunk is fixed though now. Shadow Man Remastered. I don't know what that game is. I'd have to look it up. DHC. And thank you, Brett. I want to say love your content. You're doing great. Thank you, Brett. And thank you, Mario. Hey, Pro. Been enjoying your GTA 5 playthrough. So far, I've noticed a few bugs in the next-gen GTA Online, but hopefully they'll fix them soon. Yeah, and it's oh, thank you, DHC again. Shadow Man Remaster. He said it's. I'm having fun replaying the single player in GTA 5. The extra frames do help a bit, and you do notice a little bit of difference in the gameplay. But, I don't understand why this is, being sold as a separate game, because this could have just been a free upgrade, or even, a $5-10 upgrade on, to get 60 frames. I don't know why they're, charging like $40 for that. I did see Dark Viper AU's tweet to me. I responded to him, he responded to me in a message. Hey Pro, love your videos. Out of all GTAs, who is your least favorite protagonist and why? I don't really have a least favorite protagonist. I actually like all the GTA protagonists. There isn't one that I really don't like.
What'd I do? Did I kill animals?
Cause damage in the area to lure the target out. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's I just killed some animals.
Yeah, I forgot how much smoke this gun makes. Black powder firearms do that. Please try it off stream by yourself. I recommend it. Thank you, Wolfgang. I'm using free aim if you guys want to use it too, by the way. Up to you. But I'm just running free aim.
Yeah, I try to use free aim all the time, but it seems more fun.
Yeah, I'll do Chinatown Wars one day. That I plan to do that definitely. Oh yeah, Arthur is one of the best best protagonists.
Arthur. I meant to say that. Yeah. After the chapter 6, you never play him again. I know.
God, you're still streaming this game. It's really fun, but sadly Rockstar doesn't want to give the game any attention. Yeah, I'm gonna have a video on this game probably tomorrow on the whole event, but like it's so stupid right now. You know, 5 legendary bounties and you get tan-tied pants. That's your reward. I wonder if those pants are even worth it. That's like, you know, really stupid.
What do you mean? Tight pants? Of course they would. Ah, damn it, Rockstar.
You think Nico's the best protagonist of the series? He's my favorite protagonist, is Nico, yeah. What do you not want in GTA 6? Do you think it'll have a story? I think it'll still have a story. The question is how long. But I think it'll still have a story. What do I not want in GTA 6? I don't want futuristic vehicles. I don't want, like, you know... I don't want ridiculous non-stop action. Like, I want some actual good storytelling. I want some really dark moments. When I say dark moments, I talk about scenes like GTA 4. Specifically stuff like that. Does Pro play with fans? Yeah, I do. We've just been in private lobbies in, like, you know, the last few weeks. We've had to on this game because it's just these idiots that griefers just join my streams and just try to kill me over and over again. And it just gets frustrating. And so I just had to play in these private lobbies, but, I might go back to playing in public lobbies.
For people that don't know, until, what, a year and a half ago, I was a fan as well.
Wait, what did you say, Jonathan?
I said that, what, a year and a half or 2 years ago, I was a fan as well. And I asked you on the stream if I could play with you. You said yes. And here we are today.
Yeah, I will play with I'll play with anyone. You know, people don't even have to subscribe to me to play with me. I will really play with anyone. The only thing that I ask when I play with people is just don't grief. That's literally the only thing that I ask people of. If they don't do that, and, you know, they're a respectful player, I'll play with them. That's it. But I'll play really with anyone. I did your, what you did in your GTA 4 playthrough and killed Playboy X for the same reasons as you did. That's good, Mario. You know, a lot of people, they kill Playboy because they want the penthouse. But, you know, they don't think about, you know, the moral reasons why it's better to kill Playboy. And how Dwayne is just a victim in this situation. Hey Professional, good night from Austria. I truly enjoy your content as I think it's well researched and it gave me a new perspective on GTA stories. Thank you, Maverick. And I have another lore video coming out very soon, another character analysis that I think you're gonna like. Did I ever have long hair? When I was younger, a bit, but yeah, I don't think I really like long hair. What is my favorite category of film? I will watch most films, war movies, you know, detective, you know, investigation, you know, thriller, stuff like that. The only movies the only movies I don't watch are like kids movies and like romantic comedies. I can't stand romantic comedies. But like other than that, I'll watch most movies, but I don't like really most movies that come on today. Like the last movie that I actually liked that I watched, that was a modern movie, was Midway. Midway was like the last movie that I watched that I actually liked. And like people were saying that Midway was gonna suck, but I gave the movie a chance and I liked it and I thought it was a good movie. So it was yeah. Love your videos and your old GTA fighting trolls. Oh, thank you, Expert. Expert Tensa. Thanks for the super chat. And thank you, Luca. It does bother me though that there's like a lot of like, you know, even like a lot of Americans that like, you know, they don't even know what the Battle of Midway was. I'm not saying that people should be like a history buff by any means, but like at least know that it was like one of the most important battles in like World War II, and it was the turning point in the Pacific, pretty much. It was the disaster for Imperial Japan. Do you like The Town? Isn't that a bank robbing movie? I think I've heard of it, but no, I haven't seen that. How do you make private lobbies Reddit online? It's pretty simple. You have to use a poker table, and you have to do it with 2 people.
Just look it up on YouTube. It's everywhere.
Why does the red dot on my back?
Worst mission in each GTA game. The worst mission in GTA 3 is Sam, because of how far you have to drive, take the boat, shoot down the plane, avoid the plane not hitting you, then you gotta take the package, drive it all the way back over to the construction site with like a 4 or 5-star wanted level.
That was a bad
worst mission in Vice City is Copland. You have to disguise yourself as cops, walk in, plant the bomb, you only got 5 seconds, then stupid Lance takes too long to get in the car, you get surrounded, the car gets rolled over, blown up, the cops keep smashing into you, gotta get all the way back to the mansion. Worst mission in San Andreas, I would say, is supply lines, just the RC plane mission, for obvious reasons, just the controls, and just the worst mission in Liberty City Stories. The worst mission in Liberty City Stories, I would say, is probably the mission where you have to control the Polly Sindaco's car when it's hacked. I forgot the name of that mission. The worst mission in Vice City Stories is Tune In, Tune Bug Out. I think that's what it's called, where you gotta blow up all the different antenna receivers. Worst mission in GTA 4. I don't think there really is one. I like almost all the missions in GTA 4. Same for Lost and Damned and like Lost and Damned and Ballad of Gay Tony. I don't think there was really any bad missions in GTA 4 now that I think about it. I think they were.
There wasn't bad missions. It was just annoying. Some of them.
I can't think of really one mission that I didn't like in GTA 4.
Especially the many missions. I like them, but they were annoying.
Yeah, the missions are bad.
I mean, maybe
They're
that
not
one
bad.
Manny mission where you have to tail the guy was annoying just because they had to follow that guy for just a huge distance. But, you know, no, I don't think there's really any bad missions in GTA 4. GTA 5, that mission, the yoga, that mission I think really sucked.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
that one's hard.
Sucked so bad. It's not hard. It's annoying.
It was just, it wasn't even a hard mission. It was just the mission was just designed so stupidly.
Boring.
It was boring. It was just dumb. Like, it was like, they make players do yoga and then fight the yoga teacher that's like, having an affair with your wife. It's like, yeah, and then and then get drugged by your son, and then see like these aliens and stuff like that. That was like I don't know what they were thinking with that mission. That was a terrible mission.
I held the stick. I didn't move, but he just moved.
You don't think the snowstorm is bad in GTA 4? I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about the mission where Elizabeta has her coke stolen by the Angels of Death, and then you have to go and like retrieve it from like that ruined building, and then the SWAT show up. No, I don't think that was a bad mission. I think it was just a tough mission.
No.
It was a hard mission, but I don't think it was a bad one. No, I think that was probably the hardest mission in GTA 4 was a snowstorm, yeah. And that was a pretty early mission. That was like within like a quarter through the game. It was like the final Elizabeta mission, yeah. It was a pretty hard mission. But I don't think it was a bad mission though.
There was a bank heist, but that was not bad.
I guess maybe they did a good job of showing how boring Michael's life was, Aaron.
Oh, I thought of a pretty annoying mission on GTA 4. The one where you kidnapped Stacy, I think was her name. And she keeps like turning the wheel.
Gracie.
Yeah, Gracie. She keeps smashing the wheel into the fences of the road.
Yeah.
Well, you can avoid her smashing the wheel. All you have to do is just basically drive her to the safe house immediately when you start the mission. Don't even like go off to the docks, like when the route tells you to. Just drive right to the safe house and it'll end the mission.
If it cheats, that actually spooks her. I tested that.
Have I ever watched Cowboy Bebop? No, I know the show, but it's but I've never really watched it. I know it's popular. I bet when you do the playthrough of GTA 5, you will get comments saying like, "Oh, look, he came back to GTA 5 for views." I haven't really seen comments like that, but I'm sure they're gonna pop up. You know, it was just like it was just. What I'll tell you is that when I took a break from GTA Online, and then I came back to do like Cayo Perico when that came out, I had a lot of comments like that. It was just people coming in saying, "Oh look, he's coming back to GTA Online for views," and just, you know, all this other stuff. When I said repeatedly on my channel, the thing is though, is the people that usually leave comments like that, they almost never watch any of my other videos. Like never. They never watch the channel updates. They never watch like the Red Dead videos or Red Dead streams or any of that. And so because they don't never watch any of my other content, they don't know what I'm talking about in that time, what I plan to do. And I've said on so many streams, so many channel updates that I'm gonna do GTA 5 when another update comes out, and I promised that, and I kept my word on that. But it was just like, you know, they were just saying, "Oh look, he's coming back to GTA for views." No, it wasn't true. I just promised that I would do it when the next update came out, and when the next update came out, I enjoyed it a lot, so I did it. That's just that. You know, I could have still kept doing GTA 5 instead of going to other games, and I would have had probably a lot more views, but I wouldn't have been happy, and so I decided just to do other content. That's just that. Worst mission in GTA San Andreas is robbing Uncle Sam. Why? Because Ryder dies so quickly? Professional, loving your cosplays on GTA 5. Your Michael suit looks slick. Thank you, nobleman.
And I want to see the outlet to when you play Trevor.
Which one is that, Rene? Remind me. Romero, what? Oh yeah, have a heart is the final mission for Elizabeth. Yeah, you're right. Not Snowstorm.
What the? I'm driving this game out of the trolley.
You beat the snowstorm on your first attempt, though I was really close to dying. Yep. I think I might have been close to dying in my playthrough when I did it too. Dark Viper AU didn't like the mission parties over. There was too many Bulgarins, man. I mean, I guess that's his opinion, but I didn't mind those missions. That mission, I died a bunch now. I remember that mission in the Ballad of Gay Tony. When I was a kid, I died a bunch of times on that mission. But you want to headshot those guys as they come into Tony's club, like, right away, because then they're going to swarm you. And you're going to get surrounded by them. Now, I like that mission because that mission shows you just how powerful Bulgarin is, and it shows you just how many guys he has at his disposal, so that just shows you just how powerful the guy is, so I kind of like that mission. Okay, Moonshine Bootlegger, Moonshine sold with, Why is GTA 5 the best game on PS4? Well, I don't know if GTA 5 is really the best game on PS4. I think it's one of the best games, but, you know, there is no best game on PS4. The best game on PS4 is whatever you think is the best game. It's whatever your opinion is.
Good, yes. Now we allow it to mature, eh?
Well, anyone can join in, Brett, but we're just in an invite-only lobby right now. I want to go back to playing in public sessions just so I can play with more people. But I think I'm gonna have to hold off for a bit because it's just you guys have seen the streams and you guys have seen just these morons that just follow me around, these griefers, and they will just follow me lobby to lobby if I'm in public sessions. No, I haven't watched Breaking Bad.
You should. It's a good one.
I should probably. Do you think Ace Attorney theme has a copyright? No, it doesn't. Because then there's so many people that would have gotten copyright claims for that.
You know, this would have been funny, playing a lawyer game and getting copyright strikes.
Yep.
The irony of the thing is amazing.
Yeah, I read your comment, Mario. You said you were close to dying on the snowstorm. I don't know if you heard me earlier. I don't know who that voice actor is, Joey. I'll do a Red Dead 1 playthrough. Pro, on your GTA 5 Part 3 at 1830, I think you meant to say GTA 5, but you said GTA 4 a few times in a row. Great series, by the way. Oh, yeah, I guess it was... I probably said, GTA... yeah. Yeah, I said GTA 4 by mistake, I guess, because I was just so used to GTA 4. The worst mission in Red Dead Online? Oh, that's easy. The worst mission in Red Dead Online is the Tobin Winfield bounty. That's, that mission sucks. It's really bad. It is really, really bad. Just go on YouTube on my channel, and on my channel, look up Red Dead Online top 5 worst missions. And I could probably play the Tobin Winfield mission for you guys later on the stream, and I could show you just how much that mission sucks. But that's the worst mission in this game in Red Dead Online. Like Tobin Winfield's bounty.
I don't think I've ever bothered to play that one.
Well, I'll show you the Tobin Winfield mission later, and I'll show you exactly why that mission sucks.
Yeah, I know.
We'll do it on the hardest difficulty too.
With a posse, it could be like not easy, but
with a posse, it's doable. But that mission is almost impossible to do solo. Like, it is almost impossible. It is so hard to do that mission solo.
I never bothered even to do it.
Well, just keep free aim on it. It'll be a challenge.
Well, I think on the harder difficulty you have to free aim. But we'll see.
Yeah, you have to on the hardest.
That's stupid.
You have to free aim. You could use Jedi though, with Penny Black.
Other GTA Online.
You'll see your enemies in the map.
Other GTA Online streamers have a jealousy of Pro because he was able to expand his channel beyond GTA Online and they can't. Well, thank you, Fernando. I don't know why, and I know, Fernando, I know there's some people out there like that, but I don't know why, somebody would be personally jealous of me just, expanding my channel. They can do it themselves. It's just, what I would just say is that if you guys watch a YouTube channel enough, like and you get to know that YouTuber, it's you can tell usually when those people are like burnt out of a game, when they're sick of like a specific game, when they want to do like other content and they want to play like other games. What, I can't start the bounty right now? It's weird. But
You have an enemy, like somebody's shooting you.
oh yeah, what's going on? Who's this? Who the hell is that? But
Just a person.
What?
there's
They
just
can disappear.
yeah, there's when you watch a channel enough, you can tell when somebody is like, you know, sick of like playing a game or something like that. You can tell when somebody like, you know, they want to do other content. And so you start to see their content kind of like suffer in quality, and you start to see that, you know, I'm not saying they don't care anymore, but like, you know, they're not as productive as they used to be. And that is a result of burnout. That's what people don't understand. Like, you know, people like
Look at TGG. This guy used to upload like I think on a daily basis. And
well,
now
I'm not, you know, I'm not gonna,
once a week.
I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna make any names or anything like that. You know,
Probably right.
I like TGG. I think he's a good guy, but I'm not gonna, you know,
Yeah.
make any names when I'm talking about like, you know, what I'm saying here. But it's
What
just
clippers?
there's, you know, there's just the point that I'm making is that when you watch like a YouTuber long enough, like you can tell when that YouTuber is like bored of the game that they're doing content of. You can tell their tone, the way they act, you know, the way their videos are. You can tell there's like a, you know, has suffered in quality a bit, and you know, they're just not as productive as they used to be, and that's basically a result of burnout. And so like, you know, a lot of times viewers, I've noticed like viewers don't seem to understand that. Because, and the reason viewers don't understand that is because viewers are the ones who are really enjoying the game when the YouTuber isn't at that point. And the YouTuber might have enjoyed the game at one point, but they're not anymore. And the reason is because the YouTuber is playing the game for work and fun at the same time, while the viewer is playing the game primarily for fun. And so, you know, the viewer is not, you know, making guides constantly. The viewer is not trying to figure out what video to make. The viewer is not constantly editing videos, putting together thumbnails. And so they're just playing the game. And they don't understand why the YouTuber might not want to play that game anymore, because it's the same thing that they've been doing, and they just want to try to make videos on other stuff. So a lot of times I've noticed that viewers don't seem to understand what the burnout effect is, basically. But, you know, that happened to me to an extent. Like, you know, I just got really burnt out of GT Online. And like I wanted to do like other content, and I wanted to play other games, and there was just a lot of people that just didn't understand that for some reason. They didn't understand that I wanted to play other games. They didn't understand that I wanted to expand my channel, and so some people unfortunately were just really hostile to that too. Like they were just really nasty to me. They were just, some people were not being nice. And, you know, if people don't want to watch my other content, you know, that's fine. That's their choice. I don't, you know, I don't hold a grudge against anyone for that. The only thing that bothered me personally is when people were just being nasty to me for just trying other content. But, you know, I was able to get out of that box. And so, like, you know, what you were talking about, Fernando, earlier is, like, the reason that YouTubers don't play other games, even though they might want to play other games, is because they are scared, primarily scared, that they are going to lose a lot of subscribers and they're going to lose a lot of viewers. That's what they're scared about. So that's why if you watch a channel, and I'm not just talking about GTA, but if you watch a channel that's known for like one type of content, like if they're known for just being a GTA Online channel, or they're known for being like a Call of Duty channel, and then all of a sudden they just start doing other content, you know, that's a sign that they want to play other games and do other stuff. But the reason they don't branch out more, and they still keep doing that same game mainly, oh, I'm coming. The reason they keep doing that same game mainly is because they're primarily scared. They're going to lose a lot of viewers and subscribers, and I can understand this argument to an extent, but I'll tell you this, though, is that this, in the end, is going to be really bad for the channel, and this is going to hurt their channel in the long run, at least in my opinion. Now, you might think, why would it hurt a channel if they keep doing the same game constantly on their channel, even if it gets them the most views? So they could get record amounts of views and record amounts of subscribers. So why would it be bad if they only do one game? The reason it's bad is because what they're basically doing is they're only looking at the present. They're not looking at the future. And I think a lot of YouTubers do this. It's a major problem. So a lot of YouTubers, what they do is they just look at what they're doing now. They look at a video and they basically think, how can I get the most amount of views and the most amount of subscribers in the shortest period possible? That's what they think about. And they don't really think about, you know, where am I going to be a year or two from now? Like, you know, how can I... whenever I publish a video or I make a video, like a lore video, like my lore videos, when you guys notice when I publish those videos take me weeks to make. And whenever I publish a lore video, sometimes that lore video might only get like 10,000 views in like 24 hours. However, though, some YouTubers might look at that and might consider that a failure. They're like, oh, if my video doesn't get to a certain amount of views in like 24 hours, it's a failure. And that's the way that they see it. But when I publish those lore videos, I think about how much that video can grow over like a long time, period of months, and even possibly years. And so these lore videos, even though they don't grow that much at first, over months they do. And so you come back to these lore videos that I made, and they might have had like just 10,000 views within the first 24 hours. Like months later, they have hundreds of thousands of views. Some of them even have millions of views. Like my CJ lore videos, like those have like millions of views. And like my Big Smoke lore video, that one I think has like 2 million views now. So I made a video on Big Smoke, and that video at first like did not do that well, and then it just exploded. Like over time it just blew up, and it's like over 2 million views, and it's I think the 4th most popular video on my channel is the Big Smoke video. Like the reasons Big Smoke was gonna betray CJ and stuff. Thank you, Fengi. Thank you for that super chat. You see anyone else super chat also? Okay, but thank you everybody who has super chat. But oh, it's 3.4 million views. Oh, I have to look it up.
Oh.
How much is the Big Smoke video right now? I have to look. I have to see how many views is. Let's see. How much views is my Big Smoke video at right now? Let's see what is it at right now. It's 3.5 million views. Oh my god. Okay, it's yeah. So that's I didn't even realize it was 3.5 million views. So that's that is definitely one of my most popular videos of all time. You know what, I'll tell you though, when I published that video, I had some of the people that were hating on me, actually come in the comment section, and they were getting pissed that the video had actually gotten a lot of views. But I saw like some comments of people saying, how is this video getting so many views? This is like an old game, and stuff like that. What they didn't understand is there's plenty of people that like San Andreas, but, you know, that was the mindset that some people had. And so in their eyes, it's only GTA 5, and if it's not GTA 5, then it sucks. That's the way some people see it. And that was that. But that's what, you know, that's the key to expanding your channel. Because I used to think that channels couldn't expand. I used to think that if you made your channel based on one game, I used to think that you were doomed to just do that one game constantly. But I don't think that really anymore, because, you know, I think anyone can expand their channel really at this point. You know, expanding a channel isn't something you do overnight. It's something that takes, you know, months and months and years possibly. And so a lot of YouTubers don't have the patience for that. They just think about the present. They think about how much, you know, views can I get like right now, how many subscribers can I get right now, and you know, they don't think about what it's gonna be like years from now. But what I'll tell you is, the YouTubers that are only doing one game is gonna ultimately be bad for their channel. And what I was getting at earlier is, what you guys are gonna see this. It's gonna eventually happen. It's only a matter of time, but it's gonna happen. What's gonna happen is there was a lot of Modern Warfare 2 channels when I was like 16. Like Modern Warfare 2 was out. This is so many years ago. There was a lot of Modern Warfare 2 channels that came up, and these channels had gotten millions of subscribers, millions, and they were getting hundreds of thousands of views, doing really well. And then when Black Ops, what was it? What was after Modern Warfare 2? Black Ops 2? No, Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 came out after Modern Warfare 2. They did Black Ops 1, and they were really popular as well, and they had gotten a lot of views. But now these same channels that had millions of views, if I go on these same channels like 10 years from now, like, you know, after that, I can still find these channels and they're still posting.
Yeah,
but they only get like a fraction of what they used to get. It's like, it's not as when they used to be like really popular. And like, why did that happen? These channels used to be so popular and called, why did this happen? The reason it happened is because a lot of their audience moved on, and because Modern Warfare 2 was when Call of Duty was at its height. And so afterwards, you know, Call of Duty started kind of dying down, and people weren't as interested in it anymore, and they stopped watching. And I'm telling you, this is going to happen to a lot of GTA channels. Or I shouldn't even say GTA channels because it's, I would say GTA Online channels. Because when you say a GTA channel, you know, they would be doing like all GTA games, but a lot of like, you know, these channels, they do just GTA Online. So I would say GTA Online channels, not GTA channel. But it's but anyways, what's gonna happen is, what happened to Red Dead YouTubers? What happened to them? Like, look at what happened. Rockstar has screwed over this game completely, and so I'm not a Red Dead YouTuber. Red Dead is a huge portion of my channel, that's true, but I'm a channel that does variety of content. I'm not even really I don't even consider myself a GTA YouTuber, even though people call me that. I'm just consider myself a variety gaming channel. That's just what I call myself. But Red Dead is a big part of my channel still, but it's not primary on my channel. And so what happened is, a lot of channels that did just Red Dead Online, a lot of those channels are going to have problems. So they're going to lose a lot of views. They're going to lose a lot of stuff. So I'm not saying people are going to unsubscribe from them, but people are just going to be less interested. Because, and you can't really blame the people for being less interested in Red Dead Online, and not as active in it. Because this game has been screwed. Rockstar basically just completely neglected the community, screwed this game over, and this game has not had a DLC since July. And I don't think we're going to get any kind of DLC until this summer. So it's like, the game is just the worst state that it's ever been in. The developer does not care at all for the game or its player base. And so Red Dead YouTubers struggle to make, like, any content. Even me, like, I struggle to try to think of something that I can make on Red Dead, like, online. Like, I want to make content for this game, but I struggle to. And, like, almost all the last Red Dead videos that I've made have just been me reacting to stupid things that Rockstar has done. Like, I haven't done... I can't remember the last time I made a guide on this game. Because it just... all the videos that I've made are just... the last few videos are just me talking about how stupid Rockstar is. And it's not that I want to complain all the time. Like, people say, oh, you like complaining. I want to do something positive. But it's just the fact that there's nothing good on this game right now. The game is fun to play with friends, don't get me wrong, but there's no DLC. No word from the developer whatsoever, and so, like, you have stupid things that happen. Madame Nazar disappearing, Rockstar accidentally liking a Save Red Dead Online tweet, and so I cover stuff like that. But if there was positive news, I'd cover it too. But unfortunately, there is no positive news to cover. So that's ultimately my point. That's what happens when you only do one game on your channel. When you do only one game on your channel, you are completely dependent on that channel, and you might get a lot of views and subscribers because there's people that are searching specifically just for that game. But what's going to happen is, when that game discontinues service or just stops updating, your channel's going to be in a lot of trouble, because now you're not going to have any content to make, and because you didn't expand to other content and you didn't try making other content, you're gonna have a lot of problems now. And so a lot of Red Dead YouTubers I've noticed have started doing GTA Online content, because it's a Rockstar game and a lot of Red Dead players play GTA Online content, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing, because they're expanding it to other games, and they're trying to give other games a chance on their channels, and they're making their channels more diverse, and so I wish them luck. You know, I don't want anybody to fail or anything, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying that it's just bad just to do just one game on your channel, because stuff like that happens. The game it's unpredictable, the developer just screws the game over, doesn't release content updates, and then you have nothing to do on your channel. And since this is also a job for a lot of people, you know, if you don't have content to make, you know, you don't get paid. And so it makes it harder to support yourself. So that's that's why it's I don't recommend doing one game. And so a lot of people are probably thinking, oh, that's not going to happen to GTA Online YouTubers. No, you don't know. It could happen. It's going to happen eventually, in my opinion. That same thing that happened to Red Dead YouTubers is going to happen to GTA Online YouTubers. You just don't know when. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon, because GTA 5 just released on PS5, so there's probably plenty of content for them to cover over time. There's going to be more updates coming out. But one day, Rockstar is just going to post on a newswire, and they're just going to say that this is the final GTA Online update. We're releasing one big update, and this is it. And what's going to happen is a lot of the GTA Online YouTubers are probably going to be really shocked by that, and so they're probably not going to know how to respond. And so they'll cover that next update, that final update, whenever it is, and they'll probably get a lot of views the first month and second month of that DLC. But then afterwards, their views will plummet, because a lot of people will stop playing the game. They know the developer's not making any more content for the game, and they'll just give up on the game. And so those GTA Online channels, I'm not saying they would die, they would just lose a ton of views, and they would just not be as popular as they used to be. When you're a diverse channel, you have all different types of content you can constantly pull from.
I'm saying, look at what
That's how many YouTubers.
Look at what? What
They
did
got
you
a lot
say?
of views by.
I was saying, look at what happened to Battlefield 42, YouTubers.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
watch
Battlefield is a
them
perfect example of that. Because look at what happened with Battlefield 5. So Battlefield 5, they released that in they released that in 2018, and Battlefield 5, people covered it for some time. You know, there's a bunch of DLCs in the game. They had the Pacific. They had a bunch of expansions for it. And what happened was, out of nowhere, like after like 2 years, DICE just randomly said we're cutting support for Battlefield 5. Out of nowhere, like nobody expected that. People were still expecting a lot of DLC on Battlefield 5. They were still expecting them to bring in the Soviets. So it was World War II games. So people were expecting a Soviet DLC, and it never happened. They just cut support all of a sudden. It was out of nowhere, and they said we're cutting support on Battlefield 5. And a lot of Battlefield channels were shocked by that, and they struggled with that because they were unprepared. They were unprepared for other content, and that just happened. It also Star Wars Battlefront 2 at the same time. Star Wars Battlefront 2 got cut, and so a lot of Battlefront 2 channels were really hit really bad by that. But the Battlefront 2 channels weren't hit as bad as the Battlefield channels, because the Battlefront 2 channels could always do other Star Wars content, but which is very diverse in content. But like the Battlefield channels were just struggling. And I noticed some of the best Battlefield channels, I noticed they cover a lot of war games. So a lot of shooters, they'll cover Call of Duty, they'll cover Hell Let Loose, just other war games in general. And I think that's really good. I think that's really good for their channels, because that'll help them make diverse, and it'll just make their channels, more unique. And more people, more different audiences will come to it. And Battlefield 2042, there's a lot of channels that were expecting to grow their channel on 2042, and look at the disaster that happened with that. So, that's ultimately why it's not good to make content on just one game. I'm not saying that, don't do, one game that you really like. If there's one game that you really like, do the bulk of your channel on that. But I wouldn't recommend basing your entire channel on just one game. Because whenever you don't know it, the developer could just cut support and just say, that's it, no more DLC for this game. And then basically those people are going to not realize not know what to do. Me, I'm not too worried about that happening. Like, Rockstar could post in the Newswire tomorrow, we're cutting all support for GTA Online. I'm not saying they would cut the servers, but they're saying that, no more DLCs. And they could say the same thing for Red Dead Online. I wouldn't be happy, I'd be pissed, but I don't think it would affect my channel that much, because I could just do other content in other games. So that's just it. But other channels are not prepared for that. They're not prepared for when GTA Online gets cut.
And it's not like we don't know that Red Dead Online content will be cut soon.
Yeah, I'm honestly not surprised if one day Rockstar says in the Newswire Red Dead Online is finished, because it's just this point.
Yeah, about YouTubers, some of them got a million views because they're misleading thumbnails.
What do you think about? Oh, thank you, Mario. What do you think about Jussie Smollett recently being sentenced for faking a hate crime a few years ago? That guy's just a scumbag. That's just it. I felt really bad for him when that thing first happened, and then afterwards it was just when the whole reveal happened that he paid off those guys. He did it primarily to boost his Hollywood career. It was just and the thing is though I don't know how the guy can sit there, because I'm the type of guy that believes that a proper investigation needs to be done, and I very strongly believe in innocent until proven guilty. But with that trial, when it was going on, it was just you had the two guys. It was clear evidence. It was clear evidence that he had paid them off to attack him, to fake that thing. And even in court, he was just denying the whole thing. He was denying that happened. He was denying it was just, there was so much evidence against him, and he was just in complete denial that I did not believe him at all. But that guy was just and I think he was released recently, and he's getting there's an appeal, but I don't think his appeal is going to be upheld. I don't think it is. Because any investigator can look at that case and just see that it's really suspicious, and that there's a lot of things that Jussie is not telling them. But it was just that. But what he did was just really bad.
If someone making misleading thumbnails, I don't trust them at all. Professional.
Any thoughts on permanent daylight savings time? Oh, I think it's a good thing. I would like to see daylight savings time, you know, just gone. Because, like, people celebrate it in the winter time when you get, like, a month more of sleep, but then people also get pissed in the springtime when you get 1 hour less of sleep. So it's just, you know, get rid of daylight savings time altogether, you know, just get rid of it.
You know, some of the thing is, like some YouTuber actually got GTA 6 earlier. That make no sense.
It's just all clickbait garbage. It's exactly what it is. It's just people that are just,
It is.
you know, it's just, you know... And I stopped.
Yeah, I know how this.
I stopped trying to
do that.
reason with the people that watch those channels because, you know, a few years ago there was this moron on YouTube that had like millions of subscribers that would constantly like upload videos saying that he had GTA 6, and so he had gotten millions of subscribers. And this guy was like, judging by the amount of views he got, this guy was like almost rich or doing very well, like just with these stupid GTA 6
that guy
videos.
got banned.
Yeah, he got banned for some time.
Yeah,
he got
I
brought
heard.
back. But when he got banned, it wasn't because of the GTA 6 lies. It was he got banned, I think, for a generator scam, something that he was promoting. I think that's what he got banned for. I don't think it was the GTA 6 lies. But he would like,
I don't know why the Clippers not banned for that.
you know, he uploaded these garbage like GTA 6 videos, and you know, people there was people that actually believed it. Like I literally said on my channel, I said like, you know, this guy's a liar. You know, there's no way in hell this guy has GTA 6. This is just all BS. And what happened was I had people come on my channel and attack me. They were like, no, this YouTuber has millions of views, a professional. He has GTA 6. You're just jealous of his success. Oh, yeah, I'm just jealous because this guy is, like, misleading his fans. Yeah, I'm so jealous of that.
Yeah, I don't
he's lying
trust,
about
I don't
GTA
trust
6.
that guy. I don't trust that guy right there. When you make that thumbnail, I don't trust him. Yeah, there was a British YouTuber. He's a clickbait also. But he making misleading like, frankly, say kids. And they just say don't
You know what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna do I'm telling you something. I'm gonna have a lore video on GTA 5. Because I wanted to make a lore video on GTA 5, but I didn't know exactly what I would make a lore video on, because the story in GTA 5 is just not as detailed as like the other games, so there's not much material to cover. But there was one thing that I can think of I can do a lore video on GTA 5, and I think I can make a really good video on it. And that's it's a video that's actually clickbaited a lot on YouTube. But unlike, you know, the clickbaiters, this video will be purely anti-clickbait, and it would just be actually explaining what happened. So what's one of the most clickbaited things in GTA 5 is Floyd and Deborah in the GTA 5 story with Trevor. You know, the Floyd and Deborah scene where Trevor freaks out, and then Floyd and Deborah, you know, Deborah takes the gun and Floyd takes the knife. That scene is like really clickbaited because people like upload these videos like going into the apartment and stuff like that, and it's like you see Floyd and Deborah's dead body. That's fake. That's a modded apartment. That is not what it actually looks. While it's the apartment itself, it's not Floyd and Deborah. You can't ever see Floyd and Deborah's dead bodies. So it's just but that is really clickbaited, like going into you know, Floyd and Deborah's apartment and stuff like that. But I'm gonna do an actual video, no clickbait, and I'm gonna explain what actually happened in that apartment, because there's actually clues that actually explain what actually happened in that apartment, and I think I pretty much know what happened after that cutscene ended, and I'll make a good video explaining that.
A YouTuber, professional. There was a YouTuber called named whatever 57010. He made a video. He made possibilities on the missions, but he's not clickbait at all. He didn't clickbait.
Who? What's
all
a
he
YouTuber?
does is whatever. 57,
Oh, whatever. Oh,
010.
he's I know his channel. He's a great channel. I don't watch him. I don't watch any of his GTA 5 videos though, but I do watch his like GTA 4 videos. I watched almost all of his GTA 4 videos. Like I've watched, you know, tons of his videos. Like he was like really good at showing all these stuff in these missions and stuff. That guy was a great YouTuber. It was just there was a lot of things that I didn't realize about the missions in GTA 4 when I watched his channel.
Okay, he's not clickbait also.
He's
not
what?
Like he's not clipping also. He's not clipping.
No, he's not clickbaiting. You know, I like, you know, I like how what I like about his videos is they show you all the conversations, because there's alternate conversations that can happen in like the missions, and he shows like all the fail cutscenes, and like I just love that about his channel. is and some of the fail cutscenes were like really funny in GTA 4. Like some of those fail calls that Nico says when he tells he messed up, like some of them were really funny.
If there is one thing in a movie where I would like to know what's inside, it will be Jules' briefcase from Pulp Fiction.
No, I haven't never actually seen that movie. I know that movie, but I've never.
You should. It's a great one.
Love your videos, man. Also, can't wait for GTA GTA 5 lore video. Thank you, meme. Thank you, man. Thanks for the super
You
chat.
also know that guy named Dark Vapor.
Dark Viper,
Dark
AU,
Vapor.
yeah.
He's not clickbait.
Hey, he's
Yeah,
a
he's a
cool
good
channel. I don't really watch him for his
YouTuber.
speedrunning. I've seen like his clips though of just like just talking about things in GTA 5 and stuff like that.
There was a clipper just stole his content. I'm not joking. If you watch him, you see what I mean.
Thoughts on GTA series videos? I think that GTA series videos is a channel that you can properly call like a GTA channel, because I think people when people call like a lot of channels GTA channels, they should really be calling them GTA Online channels. Because if somebody does just GTA Online on their channel and they don't do any other GTA game, I don't consider them a GTA channel. I consider that a GTA Online channel.
GTA series does Red
But
Dead,
GTA series
also
does like
classic
every Rockstar
GTA.
game, and so I think GTA
Yeah.
series is like an actual like GTA channel.
They're the best. DJ Series videos. They're experts.
Yeah, GTA series is a really good job.
If I hear a moose.
What the hell is going on?
I found her.
Thank you, Mario, for the
Yeah,
super
no,
chat.
I found it first, but
I think that I think that
Come on.
people need to look at all the evidence, and if you look at all the evidence with the Jussie Smollett thing, if you look at the two guys that the police caught and arrested, you look at just where this attack happened, you look at everything, it's all pointing to him being guilty on that he was involved in that, he staged the whole thing, but it was people need to do research and stuff like that, and they need to look into the trial. But I'm convinced that guy is guilty. Just all the evidence that I've seen, unlike what Jussie did, I'm convinced he's guilty.
Yeah. They're trying to use clickbait YouTubers. They got million views because they're misleading thumbnails.
What do you think of the Last of Us series? I liked the first game a lot, but I didn't like the second game. I never played the second game, but I didn't like the story in the second game. I didn't like where it went. Like, I think the story I think that the story was like, I think the story could have been handled so much better like than what it was in like, the in the second game. And I didn't even have a problem with Abby as a character, but I just thought that the way the way that the story was set up in the second game, like the plot to me made like no sense, because it was like, there was the surgeon daughter's surgeon NPC that like barely played a role in the first game, that he had a daughter and that she wanted to like kill Joel, and she like traveled like all the way from like Washington to Wyoming, and she didn't even know that he was gonna be there. And what was like really, there was some really bad writing in my opinion, because it was like she was about to be killed by a bunch of the infected, and then Joel comes on over and just saves her life. And so he saves her life, and then out of nowhere, like, Joel and his brother are just being so trusting when this guy did not trust anybody at all in the first game. And it was just, and the thing is, the way that I see it is Abby is kind of like, you know, a psycho because, like, the thing is, though, is that I understand that Joel killed her father, so she wants, like, blood. I get that. But the thing is, though, is that Joel saved her life. If Joel did not intervene, she would have died. And the thing is, though, not at one point in her mind does it cross that, like, you know, this guy saved my life. Maybe there's more to this story that I don't know, or something like that. Nope, she's like, I'm just gonna brutally kill him. And it was just, you know, the guy just saved your life. If you're gonna kill him, then at least give him a quick death. But just the fact that she just wanted to torture him, like, you know, just the leg and the shotgun and all, it was just, and then the golf club, like, I'm like, seriously? And like, you know, what were they thinking with that? I don't know what they were like. But look, if I was writing the story
He didn't
for
kill their father.
but like, okay,
Yeah,
he
there
killed her
was-
father, but you know, he saved her life at the same time. And like, does she not know that her father was trying to kill Ellie? Does she not know that also? So like, it was just I just think.
I don't think that saving her life wants him redemption.
There was a YouTuber.
I'm not even saying
that
that.
have
I'm not
91
saying that Abby should like Joel or anything like that afterwards. But I'm saying is that he saved her life, and so without even thinking about the fact that he saved her life, she just proceeds just to shoot him in the leg with a shotgun, and then proceeds to torture him. At least she could have given him a quick death for the fact that he saved her life. But no, she just wanted to torture him. And that was just, you know, I didn't like that in The Last of Us. I mean, if you guys like The Last of Us 2, that's fine, that's your opinion. But I just didn't like it. And like I said, I don't even have a problem with Abby as a character. But, you know, what I think they could have done is I think they could have made the story better. Like, if I was writing the story, what I would have done is, you know, the same thing where Abby, like, travels across the country and she meets up with, like, Joel. Joel saves her life, but instead of that stupid scene where he gets, like, you know, tortured, they could have had it where Abby instead, like, thinks, like, you know, this guy saved my life and something like that. Maybe there's something I don't know here. I'm not saying that she would like him. She'd still want vengeance, but she's gonna, like, investigate and, like, try to figure out stuff. And so what might happen is Abby might start living at their, like, settlement at Jackson and, like, helping them out and stuff like that. And you know, you go through most of the game, you know, helping out Ellie and, like, Joel, and, like, maybe playing as Abby in, like, parts, playing as Ellie and others. And then at the very end of the game, there's this big confrontation where Abby finally decides to, you know, confront Joel after all this character build-up between the two of them and stuff like that. I think that would have been, like, you know, much better than just this random scene. You know, she just comes in, he saves her life, she kills him, and then Ellie goes on over to, like, you know, Seattle and just kills, like, you know, hundreds of people, and then at the end of the game decides not to kill her. Like, you know, that was just my problem. I didn't have a problem with any of the characters in The Last of Us 2. I just think that it was just poorly written. That's just what that was just the way that I saw it with it. I mean, I don't know, maybe there's people that agree with me in the comments, maybe people don't agree with me, but that's just the way that I saw it. I just didn't like it for that. That's just how I felt about it.
There's a YouTuber that has 91 million views, 91 million subscribers, but he's a clickbait also.
Yay, it's the best time of the week again. Well, thank you, Imperialist. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the super chat, man.
Professional. What?
What did you say?
Or there was a YouTuber that has 91 subscribers, but his videos are lies.
No, just don't give these people any attention. If these people clickbait, don't even say their names, because you're just giving them attention.
Yeah, I don't give their names. They didn't like that.
What is the
They're
best role for
phonies.
beginners in Reddit Online? Bounty Hunter, because Bounty Hunter will give you gold.
Oh.
It's the only role. It's the only role that will give you gold.
Gag 'em, would you? All got
I mean, do people agree with what I said about, like, Last of Us 2 and stuff like that? I mean, it's that's just what I didn't like about the story personally. I think, like, you know, I think if they did better character build up with Abby and stuff like that, and, like, you know, Joel's death should have happened near the end of the game. Maybe, like, you know, the last 2 acts of it, if they were gonna kill him off. Not like, you know, that. Like, it was just I don't like what they did personally. Nice hat, Pro. Thank you, Ken, for the super chat.
About the bisons.
Watch Neil Druckmann's interviews about the writing of The Last of Us 2. Maybe it'll change your mind. I get maybe it would. I don't know. I would have to watch the interviews, but like I said, I was just saying from my perspective why I didn't like the story. I think that, you know, they should have done it where, you know, Abby just, you know, gets saved by Joel, and then instead of just killing him, she joins his settlement, and she, like, you know, decides to live there for some time, helping Ellie and, like, Joel. And then there's, like, maybe there's, like, a scene, you know, she sees that Joel's, like, generally a good person and stuff like that. And that he's trying to help people now. And so she wants to, like, figure out exactly what happened to her father. And then maybe there's, like, a scene in the game where you play as Abby, like, later in the game. And you have to decide, Joel's about to die, something's about to kill him, and you have to decide whether you want to save him or not. I think that would be, you know, much better, like, you know, character build-up and just, you know, than just this random scene where she just, you know, tortures him brutally. And the thing about it is that, what I'll say is that, you know, Ellie shows remorse for what she does in, like, The Last of Us, too. But, like, Abby, I don't think there's one... Is there one point where she shows remorse, like she feels bad about the things she's done? I don't think there is one scene where she feels bad about what she did. I don't think she regrets anything that she did to Joel. I don't think she regrets any of the torture she did. I don't think she regrets any of that. So there's, like, I just, this... You know, that's why I say I think Abby's a bit of a psycho, because of just that. Like, the torture scene, and then just the no remorse, and just, you know... That was, Where do I buy my cosplays from? I buy them mostly from Amazon, sometimes from eBay. Thank you, Surprise Doll. What can Rockstar do to revive Red Dead Online? Hope you're well. I'm good, Petty Groove. Thank you for the super chat. Nice Aiden Pierce picture also. It's one of my favorite video game characters. What can they do? Let me go check up on my moonshine, by the way. It's probably running around circles here. But, what they can do is, you know, add properties, add, like, houses that you can buy that you can actually customize. You know, maybe add, like, actual banks that you can hit, maybe, like, actual trains, and you can, like, you can rob the trains, and you can, like, maybe kidnap rich people on them, and maybe there's, like, other players that could try to roleplay lawmen, and, like, try to stop you, and maybe add sort of the honor system actually has, like, an effect in the multiplayer, because it does do some things, but very little. You know, there's just so many things they could do. You know, add a bunch of new guns. You know, maybe add a Mosin Nagant to this game. You know, there's a lot of different rifles and pistols and shotguns that they could add from this time period. So there's a lot more for them to do.
But that video, but that guy got GTA 6 early, didn't fool you.
I don't like all non-realistic, non-violent games. Last of Us isn't very appealing to me. I like GTA, Red Dead Redemption, Call of Duty, War and Crime games. Yeah, generally I like, you know, mature games like that. Thank you, Imperialist, for the super chat. Who is my favorite character in the GTA series? Nico Bellic. My most favorite character. Do I like Christopher from The Sopranos? I think that he's a bit of an idiot. The problem was we waited to see more of Joel and Ellie, and we got robbed of that way too soon. There was no build or story behind it all until afterwards, but why would people care? Worst writing app. Well, you know, some people might like it, and I'm saying if you like the story in The Last of Us 2, you know, it's great for you. That's your, you know, your opinion. I don't hold any grudges against you, but it's just I just explained why I didn't like it for people that wanted to know.
Yeah, about Sopranos, I watched this video where this hitman just killed a fat guy at the restaurant because he's borrowed money from Christopher.
You're talking about the scene when Gene kills the guy in the diner? Are you talking about that scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about it?
And that was a brutal death.
Yeah, but that's exactly, you know, that shows you the horror of the Mafia. And I don't know, like, you know, I don't know what that guy was thinking, like, you know, and the thing is, though, is that generally, like, that scene in The Sopranos, like, that guy must have been, like, late on his payments for months and months, because when a loan shark lends somebody money, the loan shark is typically not going to kill them when they owe them money, because they don't get their money back if they kill them. So, like, that guy must have not been paying it off for months. If they don't pay it off for months and months and months, and the loan shark knows that they're not going to get it back, they're probably going to kill that person at that point to send kind of a message that if they don't get paid back, this is what happens. So, I don't know what that guy was thinking, that he decided to borrow money from the Mafia and then does not pay it back. But The Sopranos shows the horrors of the mafia pretty well.
Did I aspire that movie, that mission, like Brucey?
Oh, the diner scene in GTA 4. I don't know if that really was inspired by. I mean, I guess it was a little similar, the atmosphere of the diner, but nah, I don't think it had anything to do with that. Thank you, gamer. 7 months hype. Doing Cayo Perico heist at the moment to get extra stuff in GTA. Hoping to get a PS5 soon. You'll be seeing me join your Red Dead streams when I do. Well, that's cool, gamer. Thank you for the super chat. How is your job going, by the way, right now? Ever thought of doing a playthrough of the Batman Arkham and Uncharted games at some point? I would like to see that. Maybe one day. I'm not really much into the Batman games though, but thank you, Knight. When do I think Leslie Benzi's game is coming out everywhere, you mean? Oh, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna get into that, Mario. That's just, that was just very, like, yeah. I tend to stay away from discussing any kind of really controversial things on my channel.
This batch is almost ready.
Imagine being excited to see the outcome of The Last of Us 1 get realized in The Last of Us 2, but it's stolen from you just like that. The trailers wanted you to believe you would get resolution for that, but nope, yep. That was the problem. Can you do a Roblox playthrough? Maybe one day, Surprise Doll. I don't know much about that game, though. Yes, I'll do Watch Dogs 2 on the channel. Why do people think GTA 5 is the best in the series? Because they haven't played any other games. Usually, I'll tell you something. Usually the people that think that GTA 5 is the best GTA game usually are kids a lot of times. Oftentimes they're kids. They haven't played the other GTA games, or they've barely played them. Because, like, I'll tell you something. I talked to, like, so many people, and I asked them, like, did you play GTA 4? And they're like, oh yeah, I played GTA 4, I did a few of the missions, I never got past the first island. And I'm like, what? I'm like, it's just, I just, I don't understand, like, I don't get that personally, like, why some people, like, buy the GTA games, but they never, like, do the story, like, ever. I don't know, like, why people, maybe they don't have time, but, like, you'd think that having GTA 4 for so many years, you'd think that you'd at least finish it one day, at least finish the story. I'm not saying do 100%, but at least do the main story. But there's just, so much like that is just that type of. Somebody in the chat wants to know if you played Elden Ring, and what's the closest game to Godfather games, and how is Godfather 1 compared to Godfather 2? No, I haven't played Elden Ring. The closest game to the Godfather games?
Go on, give me a challenge.
Sorry, a little tired. I would say the Mafia games. There's no, like, protection, you don't have, like, that whole system where you attack other families like in the Godfather, but the Mafia games are really the only ones I can think of that are compared to the Godfather games. And how is Godfather 1 compared to 2? 2 has 3 cities in it, Havana, Miami, and New York, versus 1 that just had a big New York. The map in Godfather 1 is generally the best one, people agree, in the series. And thank you, Imperialist, for that super chat. Orientation starts on Tuesdays, $20 an hour full-time. Got all the clothes, finished the background checks, all ready to go. That's good, gamer. I'm proud of you, and I hope everything goes good for you. Oh, sorry, I was a little tired. You need to play some Roblox Mafia roleplay games. I don't know what this Roblox game is. I've heard people mention it before, but I actually really don't know what Roblox is.
I played that before, but like, like a Lego game, it's not.
Reddit Online will probably get an update this summer. The only question is how big. Does YouTube get overwhelming as a full-time job? Yes. Sometimes when I'm like, you know, making like videos, sometimes I'll stay up like really late. Like, when I made that Gerald video, like the video on who really betrayed Gerald. That was I had spent till like 11 a.m. making that video. So like sometimes I will spend like really long, like, you know, editing some of these videos, but I'm still in a much better state than I was like before. Like when I was doing the GT Online content, like mainly, like that was the point where it was like really, really overwhelming. And like the time that I've been the most stressed out was December of 2019. That was the time that I was so stressed out at that time. And the reason I was so stressed was because in December of 2019, you had the casino DLC come out, the casino heist, and then you had the Moonshiners come out on Reddit Online, and I was trying to balance both games, and I was trying to do one game one day, the other game the other day. I was doing streams on both games, trying to make guides on the Moonshiner, trying to make guides on the casino heist, and all the approaches, and so I barely had any sleep, and then I had people, like, some people spamming my videos, like, saying, where's the casino guide? Where's the Moonshiners guide? And stuff like that, and I was, like, you know, trying to get everything out on time, and that was not sleeping good, and I was just overworked a lot at that time. That was just, you know, I was going crazy with just, yeah.
They just give you our time.
Sup, Pro, will you play Bully someday? Yeah, I'll play Bully someday, Bastion. Thank you for the super chat. Thanks, man. Do you think SNL isn't funny nowadays? I don't watch SNL, but I know what you're talking about, Saturday Night Live. I'll tell you something, is, like, I don't watch any of the late night comedians. I don't. And I know SNL is different. SNL, you have, like, a team of people and stuff like that, where, you know, but I don't watch any of the late night comedians. I honestly cannot stand a lot of them. You know, it's not even about politics or any of that stuff. I don't think that they're funny, really. There's very few things that'll make me laugh. And so, like, you know, constantly when they're talking about celebrities or stuff like that, and they interview these celebrities and stuff, like, I really don't care, honestly, like, about that. And, you know, these celebrities oftentimes think that they're the top of the world. They think they're the most important, and, you know, it's just, you know, it's also, like, it's just, like, a lot of times these comedians and stuff like that are, like, very biased, which, you know, is fine because people are biased, like, everybody's biased, but, like, it's like, you watch them and you just see it's this massive super biased, and it's like, I remember when Jon Stewart used to be on when I was a kid, like, Jon Stewart made fun of everyone, pretty much, now, but, like, nowadays, it's like the comedians are just super biased in, like, you know, their views, and I personally can't stand watching it. Like, I think that Conan is a pretty good guy. I like Conan generally, because Conan stayed out of a lot of that stuff. Like, you know, Conan was, I think Conan was the smartest of all of the comedians, because he was like, he kept his audience together, and he stayed out of the drama, like the controversial things, and he just basically, you know, tried to make people laugh and just bring people together. And so that's what I liked about Conan. But I think a lot of the other, like, you know, the late night comedians, I think they're very, like, divisive, and I don't think that they're, like, you know, I don't like a lot of them personally. That's just my view on it. I don't think they're funny, and I think they're actually kind of annoying. I'm gonna eat something here. Gamer, hoping to see some of the space money, spare money to, why did I say space money? I'm sorry, I'm just a little tired. Hoping to see some of the spare money to revive my channel, gameplays, movie, TV, review, podcast. I might even try doing my own lore videos. Well, I hope everything goes good for you, gamer. What kind of lore videos would you be thinking about making? It was so shocked when I saw you, compromising your GTA Online content and views with your new content, but man, you showed me masterpieces and great games. I didn't know that became my favorites. Well, thank you, Imperialist. Thank you, man. I think a lot of people were shocked when I did other content. Like, they were just, by the way, does anyone need to sell, like, a trader or anything like that? I can help if anybody sell moonshine or anything. I can't sell my moonshine right now because there's no special, like, buyers. But, yeah. It was just,
need supplies.
Who needs I'll ask somebody.
Wait, my camp?
Your camp.
Oh, my
Yeah.
camp. How close is it to finishing?
Not that far, to be honest.
Oh, okay. We could probably get that done then. I'll go over to the camp. But yeah, it was just when I was like when I started doing new content on my channel, like you guys remember, there's people that were like, people were posting on my channel. It's like he doesn't really mean it. He's not gonna take a break from GTA Online. He's gonna go back to doing GTA Online content in like 2 or 3 weeks when he sees his views drop. No, like I think I surprised people with that I kept doing the other content no matter what. I've seen like other YouTube channels that like they try to do other content and then they just don't get the views they were hoping for and they give up and they just go back to doing just their main content. But that wasn't me. I kept doing the other content, and I did lose a lot of subscribers along the way. There was people that unsubscribed from me, and it did make me feel bad. And I felt kind of like crap when people were unsubscribing. And it's not even like, about the views. That's not even what made me feel like crap. It was more of the fact that I felt like I did something wrong when people unsubscribe, and so I feel bad. But it was just like, I realized at that point that, to be frank, I wasn't really doing anything wrong. I was just playing other games. That was just it. And if somebody doesn't want to, like, see me, like, play another game, I guess that's fine. That's their opinion. That's their choice. But, I just didn't like it at the same time when people were demanding to me, like, what I can and can't play. Like, there was comments like that on my channel. It's like, I don't want you to play this game. Play GTA Online. Like, actual comments like that would show up. So it's just, in the end, I do whatever I want to do. Okay, let's see here. Okay, start a resupply mission. Let's do this then.
Okay, apparently my contact has some more goods to trade. If we can hunt and bring.
Oh
in
yeah,
some
Ricky
birds.
Gervais is a pretty
I know,
funny guy.
don't ask me what he wants them for. Best just to keep him happy, I reckon. I mean, we need the supplies. I'm sure you can handle that, right?
Your playthrough of GTA 5 on PS5 is enjoyable so far. I personally can't wait to see what cosplay you have for Trevor. I need to finish the story. I'm going to have some really impressive cosplay, and I think tomorrow people are going to be very impressed by the cosplay that I wear tomorrow. You're going to see something very impressive, I think, Mr. Waifu. Ricky Gervais, who also appeared as himself in GTA 4, roasted a lot of these out-of-touch celebrities at the Golden Globe Awards 2 years ago. Yep, and I don't think they were very happy with him for that, Mario. But, like, it's like, I miss, like, I miss when comedians would make fun of everyone. That's what I miss that. Like, it was just, there was a balance, and, like, comedians knew how to keep all of their audience together. But, like, now it's like comedians will only appeal to, like, specific, political viewpoints, and it's just, I just don't like what this late night show comedy has really turned into. And I'll tell you this, what I can't stand about a lot of these celebrities, the reason I don't like these celebrities, like you guys have heard me talk about this before on my channel, like the reason I don't like a lot of celebrities and stuff like that, I even talked about it in the Ballad of Gay Tony, how much I can't stand celebrities. But like, it was just, the reason I don't like a lot of these celebrities, I'm not saying every celebrity is like this, but like a lot of them are, is I feel like these celebrities feel like they're better than everyone else. That's the impression I get from them. Like when I listen to them talk and the way that they describe things, they feel like they act like they're smarter and they act like they're better than other people. And so that's just what I generally don't like about them. Because the thing is, though, is, and this is, not getting into politics here because it's a gaming channel. I stay away from politics. I never talk politics on my channel because it's divisive. But what I'll say about these celebrities is these celebrities, I'm sure you guys know, talk politics routinely, constantly. And the thing is, though, is they make, the way these celebrities act, they make it seem that if you don't agree with their politics, they make you seem like you're a bad person or something like that. And so they try to use their position as a celebrity, as an actor, as a musician, to somehow try to push a political viewpoint onto other people. And they say, oh, I'm rich and famous, I'm a celebrity, I'm an actor, I'm a musician, therefore my opinion is more valid than your opinion. And so that's why I really don't like a lot of celebrities, and that's personally my problem with them. And I'm not talking about specific politics, by the way. No matter what people think, I'm talking about everybody. I don't care if it's a celebrity that's on the right. I don't care if it's a celebrity that's on the left. It's all, the same to me. It's like, why do they think that just because they're a celebrity, that their opinion is somehow more important than everyone else? I don't understand that. And that's what I don't really don't like about them. I'm not saying they shouldn't have a political opinion. That's fine. Everybody has a political opinion. But what I'm saying is I don't like it when they try to use their power and influence to try to push a specific political viewpoint. I really don't like that. And they try to make it look like if you don't agree with them that you're a bad person or just you know, I just that's what I just generally don't like about celebrities. They think that they think they're gods basically. And what disgusts me so much is there are people out there that follow these celebrities like they're living gods, and they will like. And the thing is, they will follow these celebrities. No matter these celebrities can say the most stupidest things, where they will be totally wrong on something, and yet you will have tons of people on Twitter that will like follow them, and they will be fully convinced in their minds that these celebrities are right, just because it's their favorite celebrity. And there are celebrities that that you know, I don't agree with everything on them, but I like, you know, some of their work, some of their music and stuff like that. But you know, I'm never gonna take like advice from them on other things besides that, you know. But it's like, you know, and that's why, you know, I'm an entertainer. You know, I don't consider myself a celebrity, even though some people call me that. But it's just like, I'm just an entertainer. That's just what my passion is. That's just what my job is. I do that for a living on YouTube. I entertain you guys. I try to keep people happy and keep people together. And just, you know, I never talk politics or any of that stuff because it's divisive. And everybody has their own opinion. It's just a giant mess. But I'm an entertainer. My job is, you know, to keep you guys happy, and I like my job. You know, I like keeping people happy and, you know, doing content that I enjoy and, you know, talking about things I like to talk about, breaking down characters, doing lore videos. I have really no right to try to push any kind of political viewpoint on people. I'm just an entertainer. That's all I am. And so I literally have no right to push any kind of political viewpoint or any of like that. And it's like, you know, why should I? And even then, I even hate politics. So like, why would I even talk about it? You know, I just stay out of it. You know, but it's just you know, it's just that's what I'm talking about. The celebrities, it's just they think that they're like they think they're gods, and that therefore their opinion matters than more people. Like honestly, like when you really think about it, like when a celebrity tells you like, you know, a certain politics, they'll talk politics like on TV, and then somebody on the bus will talk politics to you. What's the difference between the person on the bus talking politics to you and the celebrity on TV talking politics? There really is no difference. You know, some people are going to say, oh, the celebrity's more important. I don't care. I don't care what their status is. Their opinion is not more important than somebody else, that's somebody that you meet on the bus. And the reason I'm using the bus reason is because it's a common person that you might meet. So it's just, that's just how much I value celebrities' opinions. I don't. So it's, that's just generally, I'm not saying all celebrities are like that, but that's just what I see from celebrities. I think they see themselves as elites, and so that's why, that's personally my problem with them. If you see my videos on it, you know I don't like celebrities because of that, but it's just, remember your Mr. Boss for the fail parody? I do remember that, Krusties. Thank you, man. I don't really do videos talking about the clickbaiters because I don't give them attention, but that was years ago. Imperialist, man, people worship celebrities, so annoying, yep. What were you saying, Jonathan? Hello?
It was me. I said that Luke just said that.
Wait, can you repeat again?
That Luke actually mentioned him on the live stream he made.
What about Ned Luke?
He mentioned that guy.
Mentioned what guy?
What that guy said in the comments.
Wait,
Boss man, F the roll.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, no. That was honestly one of the best things that Ned Luke ever did, was when he called out the clickbaiters on YouTube. That was like one of the best things he ever did. Because the thing is though, that is one of the few times that is actually one of the few times that when people follow a celebrity, that like their influence will actually help like a community. Because it's just the fact that Ned Luke called out the clickbaiters. That's the guy who plays as Michael in GTA 5. He called out the clickbaiters. He said that it's garbage. All the GTA 6 clickbait is garbage. And so that discredited a lot of them. That actually helped. That didn't help end clickbait, but it did a lot of damage to clickbait.
And he also mentioned about tryhards.
I didn't even, I don't think I even, you know, saw him talk about that. But
I've seen his live stream. I said, oh my god, I hate these lifers. You know why I hate them? Because I can't beat him. No, it looks good.
Well, thank you for the super chat, Mario, and thank you, Nobleman. What do I think about the Sopranos finale? I think it was actually really well done, because I don't think that I think it's left up interpretation, and everybody can have their own opinion on it. But you know something I'll tell you about the what I'll tell you about the Sopranos is I think that people get it all wrong, because do you know who I actually think killed Tony at the end if he died? You know, I have a theory that nobody else proposed, and I think that at the end of The Sopranos, what if Tony wasn't the target? That's what a lot of people don't think about. What if the target was actually AJ, his son? What if the guy that actually went in the restaurant and killed them at the end, what if that was actually AJ's, like, former Blockbuster manager, and he tried to kill AJ because he stole the promotional items? What if that was it? You know, that was a big twist that people don't think about. So that could have been something that could have happened. Oh, I'm playing on the PS5, but I'm playing Red Dead Online's PS4 version. Thank you for the super chat earlier, Mario. I just don't think that celebrities should, you know, it's fine to have, like, you know, a political opinion and all, but it's just I just don't like celebrities, like, thinking that their opinions are more important than other people when they're not. Check out my moonshine here. Not that I've seen any comments like that on, like, Tarion. I haven't seen any comments like that. Do I have to hide my gamer tag from trolls? No. You know, people know what my gamer tag is, or my PSN, I should say. I didn't do a playthrough of Bad Blood. I might do that one day.
We have a batch ready to go. I have some ideas.
I still got nothing. Yeah, I have to wait like 58 minutes before I get a better sale here. You made a super chat, Brett? I'm sorry if I didn't see it. My cosplays are drip. Oh, thank you, Brett. Thanks, man. Yeah, and I don't know why they never answered that. Like, they could have made Birdie a target in the other in the new Hitman games. Like, that was like, you know, that was like something that they never answered. You know, the Birdie cliffhanger. And the detective at the end, too?
Hello.
I played San Andreas, and I never played it for 5 days until I came across your San Andreas videos, and it really motivated me to do the full story. That's good, Clampy. I'm glad you finished it. I would like to do lore videos of Mega Man Legends for starters, but I want to do movie, TV, lore videos as well. Podcasts are number one for me, having guests, etc. That's cool. I wish you luck in that, gamer. Oh, guys, we got a Fool's Gold, available. You guys want to do it?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Mario. No, I mean, I like doing what I like doing on YouTube, DJ. It's a passion. And I also like doing the charity campaigns that I do on YouTube. Like, you guys have noticed that a lot of my videos have charities linked to them now. And so I figured that I would just do that. I would link, pretty much every single one of my videos to a charity. And so like whenever you see a fundraiser on my videos, like you can just always click on there and like support the charities. And whenever I do pick a charity, I always make sure to pick good ones that actually help people out. I did what was it? Give Directly, which that's a great charity that helps people in like poorer countries all over the world. I did the International Rescue Committee. I did that for Afghanistan, helping families in Afghanistan, and I'm doing one for Ukraine right now. What is the good thing CJ has done video coming? It's coming, but it's going to be 10 good things CJ has done, so it's a lot of work that I'm going to put into it. Oh, that's
nearby.
But there's another San Andreas video that's coming out first.
Oh. Yeah.
Optimus does the same, yeah, and I kind of got encouraged by him. Also, I noticed that he does like a lot of fundraisers, and so I don't understand why more YouTubers honestly don't do like don't do fundraisers. Like I don't understand why most YouTubers don't link charities. Like it's free.
Oh.
Like you can just link a charity to your video. So I don't know why more YouTubers don't do that. Oh, well, we both got each other.
We need to kill the guy. The armor's still there.
Oh yeah, we're getting surrounded here. I'm coming.
Yeah.
Oh, I spawned so far away.
What's that? I got him. Switch. He's right
What?
there.
Okay, wait, that was lag. Okay. Oh, I got no ammo left. Wonderful.
It's a demise. Get the guy. Good. Nice.
Ah, come on. Great.
My
I can't
God.
believe that barely any of those shots hit him there. That really
It is
sucked.
lagging.
Yeah, it's lagging. I never really encountered lag in this mode.
Me either.
We also need to do one to help the Uyghurs. Yes, I will. If there is a charity that helps the Uyghur people in China, I will do one for that in the future. That's just horrible what the Communist Party of China has done. Oh, come on, damn.
Who's that nearby the
there.
armory? Get it. Alright. The other guy. Hey, good guy.
Okay, coming. Okay, you guys got the armor. Okay, good.
I got armor.
This is one of the first times that watching your full Red Dead stream. Well, thank you for stopping by. And hey, it's Jay.
Bring him up. Crap, I couldn't get ammo for my rifle.
Oh my god, this is so annoying. It was just that he just managed to lock onto me through the trees and I couldn't lock onto him. Your humanitarian efforts are so noble. Thank you for being aware of current events and helping those in distress. Oh, thank you, Emily.
Come on. Where are you? Where are you, piece of crap? Ah!
Lancaster, probably. Yep, I could call it was a Lancaster even beforehand.
Where are you?
Let's-
The other guy.
Okay, at least we got a lead here.
Behind us. Yeah. Oh, damn it.
What the?
He got me. He used explosives. All
that
it takes
was-
is players to get explosives.
Yeah.
Am I gonna transfer my
Yeah,
GTA
yeah.
5 account to next gen? I mean, probably not, because I want to keep my character still on PS4, and I don't want to make a new character on PS4. I made a new character on PS5, and I'm just having fun with that right now. You know, it's just better, you know, starting out with, like, I tried to start out like the biker things, and just, you know, see what that's like, basically. Great. Head shelf, a Mauser pistol. Okay. But I'm gonna transfer my character to GTA 5 on PS5. Probably when the next update comes out, if anything.
No.
Maybe, I don't know.
No.
Maybe I'll wait until
Yeah.
December even.
Here we go.
Do you think that Griffin was actually somebody that the boss could trust? Yeah. I mean, Griffin's not a
Oh,
good
no.
guy, but, you know, he was way more trustworthy
yeah.
than Dex.
Not. Down.
What? How that didn't even hit one of them? I don't know what happened there.
How did he? How's that die? I think this is my favorite activity all the time.
Yeah, I like this activity too. I'm surprised nobody used explosive rounds, though. I can't stand when people use explosive rounds in this mode.
I use explosive rounds, but it's really. Yeah,
There we
Brenda's
go.
win. Oh,
When do I think Reddit Online
That's
will get
annoying
another
right there.
update? Possibly summertime. I don't know. I did okay, 9 and 8. Not bad. I think we'll probably wrap up the stream here, guys. I'm just a little tired, so I'm that's not energetic enough to do poker right now. I'm sorry if I haven't been reading comments. I'm just kind of tired. Also, I woke up like 2 times sleeping last night. Like, and it's just yeah. I did go to sleep early, but even though I went to sleep early, I woke up like 2 times during my sleep, and it just is starting to kick in right now.
how long did you sleep?
I mean, I'm mad disappointed as well as the fact that they can delete your PS4 profile for migrating. Yeah, Career Builder is nice though, but yeah, I'm 27. I will do a charity for the Uyghurs. I'll do that if I can find one. It's all good, pro. Rest up, man. Well, thank you, nobleman.
Yeah, I need to buy ammunition. Give me some more ammo.
What missions, in your opinion, in the SOCOM games were the hardest? That stupid POW mission in SOCOM 1. I hated that mission. That mission was terrible. It was just so many snipers, and the snipers would see you before they even spawned. So, like, the snipers would be at a distance, and they wouldn't render yet, but they'd still be able to hit you. Like, that mission was terrible. And then you had to keep all the POWs alive. Oh, my God. That POW camp was a nightmare. I couldn't stand that mission. It was just, that was a terrible mission. This is SOCOM 1. It was just, that mission just sucked so much. It was just so bad.
In Saints Row 4, this is not like a crime game. It's like a superhero game because of superpowers.
Is it really faster to buy supplies for the bunker? As long as you have it upgraded, yes. Buy supplies, it'll give you full supplies, and then you can produce and just and you can do other things in the meantime while that's producing. Are you interested in Elden Ring? Not right now at the moment. I just have a lot of games to play. Did you ever play the Conflict Desert Storm games on the PS2? I did. I played them at friends' houses when we played co-op. But I could consider doing that. That game once. I don't know what that song is, Mario. As Cat's moderator, I got a friend request from one of the griefers that's griefing me. Should I try to change him, maybe, or keep ignoring him? Keep ignoring him. These people are not gonna change. And I'm gonna like these Red Dead griefers that I've encountered are actually sometimes worse than some of the GTA griefers that I've encountered. But I guess they are originally from GTA Online. But it's you know, these guys will not stop, like, no matter what. Like, there's nothing that you can say to make these guys stop. Like, even when I did like I did like a charity stream. You guys remember that in December? I did a charity stream, and these guys came in and were just being really toxic as hell on a charity stream and just killing me over and over again. And I was like, come on, guys. It's like, I'm just trying to help people here. It was my Action Against Hunger stream. I was trying to help fight, like, hunger in other countries. And it's just, we're just trying to be chill and all friendly and everything, and these guys were just coming into, like, one of the most chill streams ever and just being toxic as hell. And I asked them, like, please, like, you know, stop, and they wouldn't. And they did that for, like, literally 2 hours. So there's, like, I don't think there's anything that you can do to try to convince these people, like, otherwise, like, after that. Like, some of these people are just, like, you know, psychotic like that. It's just, there's nothing you can do to really, you know, convince them otherwise. Like, I even said, like, I'm like, if you're gonna grief me, then, you know, please do it on another day, harass me on another day, like, don't do it on the charity stream, please. But it's like, nope, they still wanted to do it on the charity stream. So it's just, there's nothing you can do to really stop these people, like, convince them otherwise. SOCOM 2, I don't really remember the hardest mission, but in SOCOM 3, SOCOM 3, probably, what would be the hardest mission in SOCOM 3? Is it one of the desert maps or the Poland map? Maybe the Harvester one. That was maybe the hardest one. An open world pirate game? I would be open to that. I mean, they already did that with Assassin's Creed Black Flag, but what's the difference between Tommy and Vito in the Mafia games? I would say that Tommy has more of a conscience than Vito. Vito is more cold than Tommy. That's not to say Vito doesn't have a conscience, but he's more cold than Tommy. No, I'd never done a playthrough of the Simpsons game. But I guess I'll be going here, guys. Thank you guys for watching my stream. I hope that you guys had a lot of fun on it. And if you guys did enjoy my stream, do drop a like on it. And I stream Red Dead, but I could stream some other games in the future. And I play like a variety of games. Doing a playthrough GTA 5 right now. And tomorrow I'm gonna have like a really good cosplay outfit. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.